How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? Marcus Aurelius. Welcome to Stoic Quotes 365. Imagine living a life unburdened by unnecessary distractions, where every decision propels you towards your true potential. In today's video, we're diving into 12 things you should quietly eliminate from your life. These subtle yet powerful changes can transform your daily existence, bringing clarity and peace. From cutting out procrastination to avoiding gossip, we're uncovering practical wisdom that aligns with ancient Stoic teaching. Stay with us to discover how to declutter your life and mind. And if you find value in our journey together, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community. Let's embark on this path to a more fulfilling and intentional life, right here on Stoic Quotes 365. Number 1. Explaining yourself to those who cause you pain. When you've been hurt by someone you once considered a close friend, remember this. You don't owe them a lengthy explanation or a dramatic showdown. The smartest move? Simply move on. It's not about getting even or demanding apologies. It's about protecting your peace. Imagine you're in a situation where this person comes back asking for your help. Firm no is all you need. You're not obligated to lend a hand to someone who's broken your trust. Steering clear of drama and quietly putting distance between you and them, often the wisest decision you can make. Let time reveal the consequences of their actions. Focus on taking care of yourself and let the future unfold as it will. For instance, think about a colleague who once undermined you at work. If they later ask for your assistance on a project, maintaining your boundaries and declining their request is a way to protect your peace. This isn't about retaliation. It's about preserving your mental health and growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice." Don't stoop to their level. Instead, invest in becoming the best version of yourself, cultivating your inner peace and character. You don't have to keep people in your life who disrespect you. Stepping away from those who don't appreciate you is a brave choice. Choosing your mental health over unnecessary drama aligns with Stoic principles. It's about focusing on your own growth and inner tranquility. By doing so, you embody true strength and resilience, ensuring that your well-being is prioritized above all else. So remember, you owe no explanations to those who cause you pain. Move on, focus on your self-care, and let your actions reflect your commitment to your own peace and growth. Number 2. Unnecessary goals. Life's journey often requires us to make crucial decisions, act deliberately, and remain faithful to our authentic selves. In this process, it's vital to recognize when certain goals no longer serve our true purpose. Letting go of these goals is not only normal, but necessary, as it allows us to focus on what truly matters. Consider an example. You've been striving for a promotion at work that, over time, you realize no longer aligns with your career aspirations. Letting go of this goal may initially seem like a setback, but it frees you to pursue paths more aligned with your true purpose. In doing so, it's important to exercise discretion. There's no need to broadcast every change or decision. This caution helps safeguard your overall strategy and intention. As you navigate through these changes, do so subtly, ensuring that your actions align with your core values and identity. Make these adjustments quietly, adapting as situations unfold, valuing the power of privacy in your strategic life choices. This approach simplifies your path and maintains the integrity of your personal journey. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, said, "It is not that we have so little time, but that we lose so much. The life we receive is not short, but we make it so. We are not ill-provided, but use what we have wastefully." This quote resonates deeply with the concept of focusing on essential goals and letting go of the unnecessary, reminding us to use our time and efforts wisely. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of unnecessary goals, you ensure that your energy and time are invested in pursuits that align with your true purpose. This practice of discernment, guided by Stoic wisdom, helps you live a more intentional and fulfilling life. Number 3. Oversharing the end of relationships. When navigating the end of a friendship or romantic relationship, maintaining discretion about intimate details is paramount. Sharing specifics about conflicts or reasons for a breakup disrespects the privacy shared between you and the other individual and fuels unnecessary gossip, complicating the situation further. Instead, it's more beneficial to internalize and reflect on these experiences. This practice not only honors the privacy of both parties, but also facilitates a more profound personal healing process. Consider a scenario where you've ended a long-term friendship. Instead of discussing the reasons for the breakup with others, reflect on the relationship's end privately. This approach respects both individuals' dignity and allows for deeper personal growth. If you find yourself compelled to discuss these personal matters, it may be a sign of unresolved emotional issues. Engage in self-dialogue to understand and process these feelings instead of seeking external outlets. For instance, imagine you've recently ended a romantic relationship. Sharing the details with friends might seem comforting, but it can lead to misunderstandings and further emotional turmoil. Instead, writing in a journal or talking to a therapist can help you process your emotions healthily and privately. This approach ensures that any problematic relationship is resolved with dignity without making it a subject of public discourse. In doing so, you safeguard your emotional well-being and that of others involved, fostering a more respectful and discreet healing journey. As Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote resonates deeply with the idea of focusing inward and controlling our reactions to external situations, particularly in the delicate context of relationship breakdowns. By choosing discretion and reflection, you embrace a Stoic approach to ending relationships, prioritizing your inner peace and personal growth over public validation. This practice helps you maintain your integrity and fosters a respectful and serene transition from one phase of life to another. Number 4. Raising your voice in front of others during periods of frustration or anger. Imagine you're in a heated meeting, your heart pounding with frustration. We've all been there, haven't we? In those moments, the temptation to let our anger loose is immense. But what if instead we chose to speak softly, harnessing that fiery energy into steady, calm words? This isn't just about keeping face. It's about mastering our inner storms. Think back to a time when you witnessed someone lose their cool. How did it make you feel? Uncomfortable? Perhaps even disappointed? Now picture someone who, despite the chaos, remains serene, their voice a soothing balm in a sea of noise. That's the person we all aspire to be. It's in these trials, these tests of our spirit, that we find our true strength, transforming anger into action, frustration into focus. For instance, consider a workplace scenario where a colleague responds to criticism with a calm, measured tone instead of raising their voice. This behavior not only diffuses tension, but also commands respect and sets a positive example. This approach can turn stumbling blocks into stepping stones, channeling energy into productive outcomes. Heraclitus said, "To be even-minded is the greatest virtue." It's a reminder that in the eye of the storm, our calm is our greatest weapon, our balance the truest form of bravery. Reflect on a moment when you managed to stay composed during a heated argument. The satisfaction of maintaining control is a testament to the power of Stoic principles. Next time the waves of emotion surge, remember this: power to remain undisturbed and to speak in whispers when the world expects shouts is not just a virtue, it's a superpower uniquely yours. By embracing this Stoic approach, you cultivate a resilience that transforms emotional turbulence into a strength that guides you through life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Number 5. Spreading negative opinions about others. Think about the last time you heard someone bad-mouthing another person. Didn't it make you wonder what they say when you're not around? Spreading negative opinions about others is a slippery slope. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the moment, but those words, once out, stick to you like shadows, casting a dark light on your character. Consider an example. Imagine you're at work and a colleague starts criticizing another coworker. Joining in might feel satisfying temporarily, but it ultimately erodes trust and respect. Choosing not to engage in such behavior reflects positively on your character and integrity. You don't have to like everyone, but remember that every person you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Picture facing a challenging person or situation. It's tempting to let your judgments fly, but in that moment, you have the power to shift the narrative. Choose empathy over disdain, conversation over conflict. It's tough, no doubt, but in doing so, you build bridges and navigate relationships with finesse and heart. For instance, if you encounter a difficult neighbor, instead of spreading negative comments, try to understand their perspective. This doesn't just keep the peace, it deepens your understanding of the complex tapestry, human emotions and interactions. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, reminds us, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. This resonates with the idea of focusing on our actions and character rather than engaging in negative talk about others. Next time you feel the urge to speak ill of someone, pause and reflect. Ask yourself how you can address the situation with empathy and understanding. This approach not only preserves your integrity, but also contributes to a more respectful and harmonious environment. By choosing to avoid spreading negative opinions, you become a person others trust and respect. You demonstrate strength of character and a commitment to positive interactions, ultimately leading to more fulfilling and meaningful relationships. If you've made it this far, it shows your dedication to personal growth and change. Leave a comment to share your thoughts, like this video, and subscribe for more content like this. Now, let's continue our journey toward becoming better versions of ourselves. Number 6. Constantly comparing yourself to others. Constantly comparing yourself to others is like running on a treadmill with no off switch. It's exhausting and unending, robbing you of joy. Think about it. Every time you glance sideways, stacking up someone else's milestones against your own, you're not just selling yourself short, you're missing the beauty of your unique story. This habit often leaves us feeling perpetually behind, chained to a cycle of self-doubt and dissatisfaction. Consider a scenario. Imagine you're at a reunion and you hear about a friend's recent promotion. Instead of feeling inadequate, focus on your unique journey. Celebrate your own accomplishments, no matter how small. This shift in perspective can transform how you view yourself and your progress. Flip the script. What if you start celebrating your quirks, your missteps, and your victories? It's not about ignoring the world around you, but embracing your journey, raw and unfiltered. Life isn't a neatly scripted series where everyone follows the same path. It's messy, unpredictable, and wildly divergent. Your story, with its ups and downs, triumphs and setbacks, is a testament to your resilience and individuality. For example, if you faced career setbacks, view them as unique learning experiences that shape your path. Each experience, whether good or bad, contributes to your growth and personal narrative. By focusing on your own journey, you recognize that your path is uniquely yours, filled with lessons and achievements that can't be compared to anyone else's. Dive into your own narrative. Let it be a spectrum of emotions, from frustration to achievement, uniquely yours. As you own your journey, you're not just moving forward, you're rewriting the rules of the game on your terms. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "Control your perceptions, direct your actions properly, willingly accept what's outside your control." This resonates deeply with the concept of focusing on your path rather than comparing yourself to others. Next time you catch yourself in the comparison trap, remind yourself of your unique journey. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and focus on your path. By doing so, you embrace your individuality and find contentment in your personal growth. Number 7. Mindless use of social media. Consider your life as a unique narrative, full of rich experiences and personal growth. Social media, in contrast, is a vast repository of everyone else's stories, often highlighting only their best moments. This disparity can lead to unfair comparisons and a sense of dissatisfaction with our own lives. Therefore, it's vital to approach social media with intention, using it for specific purposes such as seeking inspiration, connections, or information, and then stepping back into the reality of our own journey. For instance, imagine using social media to connect with old friends or learn new skills. Schedule specific times for social media use, like during your morning coffee or after work, to avoid its constant intrusion. Before each interaction online, pause to ask yourself, is this constructive or merely a distraction? Such mindfulness helps separate meaningful engagement from mindless scrolling. You notice a decline in mood or self-esteem linked to social media use, consider taking a break. Use this time to engage in fulfilling real-world activities that reaffirm the value of your unique life story. This could be anything from hiking to reading a book or spending quality time with loved ones. By making these adjustments, you create space to appreciate your life's narrative, free from endless comparisons and more focused on what truly enriches your existence. This mindful approach not only enhances your well-being, but also ensures that your time on social media is purposeful and beneficial. In this way, you embrace the Stoic principle of intentionality, ensuring that your actions align with your values and contribute positively to your life's journey. Number 8. Pursuit of external validation. Today, let's explore breaking free from the relentless quest for external approval. Picture yourself on a stage, spotlight on you, surrounded by a sea of faces, each one ready to judge how you act, speak, and exist. This scenario highlights the suffocating nature of living for others' approval. Now, imagine stepping off that stage into a calm, serene space where your voice is the one that matters most. This shift symbolizes the importance of prioritizing your inner voice over external judgments. Living for others' approval leads us away from our true selves and desires, like wearing ill-fitting clothes just to please others. Recall the moments of genuine fulfillment in your life. They likely occurred when you were true to your own values and beliefs, independent of others' expectations. This is the core of authentic living. To incorporate this into daily life, start with introspection. For example, before making a career decision, ask yourself, am I doing this because it's what I want or because it's what others expect of me? Trust your intuition, acknowledge your needs, and work on building your self-esteem. Celebrate your achievements, learn from mistakes, and value your qualities. Self-acceptance is a journey marked by small yet significant triumphs. Also, nurture relationships that respect your individuality, encourage your true self. Surround yourself with people who appreciate you for who you are, not for how well you conform to their expectations. By shedding the weight of external approval, you pave the way for a more authentic, fulfilling life journey where you are the main character, guided by authenticity and bravery. This approach not only aligns with Stoic principles, but also empowers you to live a life true to yourself, free from the chains of others' opinions. Number 9. Perfectionism. In our quest for self-improvement, it's essential to address the pitfalls of perfectionism. This mindset, while seemingly beneficial, often leads to stress and a feeling of never being good enough. Perfectionism sets impossibly high standards and fosters a fear of mistakes. However, embracing our imperfections is key to personal growth and happiness. Consider a sculptor shaping a statue. The beauty lies not in the flawless surface, but in the unique marks that tell a story. Life, much like art, becomes more enriching and authentic when we allow room for imperfection. To combat perfectionism, start by embracing your limitations and understanding that mistakes are part of learning. For example, if you're learning a new skill and make errors, see them as steps toward mastery rather than failures. Shift your aim from being perfect to being excellent, which means doing your best while knowing there's always room for growth. Practice self-compassion and be gentle with yourself when things don't go as planned. Celebrate your efforts and understand that every experience contributes to your journey. For instance, if a project at work doesn't go as expected, focus on what you learned from the process rather than fixating on the imperfect outcome. Redefine success not as a flawless outcome, but as the journey itself, filled with learning and personal growth. Letting go of perfectionism opens up a world of possibilities, where mistakes are seen as opportunities. This mindset fosters a more relaxed and authentic life, allowing you to appreciate the beauty of your own humanity and the unique path you're on. By adopting this approach, you align with the Stoic principle that true wisdom and growth come from embracing our human flaws. It's about finding strength and joy in the journey, not just the destination. Number 10. Holding on to unrealistic expectations. Embarking on life's journey, we often set sail with high expectations, charting courses towards our dreams and desires. Yet these expectations can swell into unrealistic fantasies, leading to disappointment and disillusionment. Like sailors lured by mythical sirens, we chase perfection in ourselves, others, and our experiences. Quest as futile as seeking horizons that always retreat. These grand expectations, often fueled by society and media, can blind us to our authentic selves and the raw reality of life. The path to shedding these illusions begins with fierce honesty. It's about peeling back the layers of should-haves and could-haves to reveal our true aspirations. This involves recognizing the weight of these expectations and asking whether they elevate or crush our spirits. Consider an artist striving for a perfect painting. If they focus solely on an unattainable ideal, they miss the beauty in their unique style and process. Similarly, we must set goals that resonate with who we truly are, not who we think we should be. Each small victory and step forward becomes a testament to our resilience. In this journey, the beauty lies not in the destination, but in the experiences woven along the way. Letting go of unrealistic expectations doesn't just unburden us, it opens our eyes to life's unexpected wonders. It teaches us to navigate its waters with a heart open to every ebb and flow, every joy and heartache. By embracing this Stoic wisdom, we learn to appreciate the present moment and our unique path, free from the weight of unrealistic expectations. This approach not only aligns with Stoic principles, but also empowers us to live a more fulfilling and authentic life. Number 11, gossiping. Engaging in gossip and negative chatter can sometimes feel like an easy way to connect with others, but it often leads us astray. Think about the last time you participated in such a conversation. Did it leave you feeling uplifted, or did it subtly gnaw at your sense of integrity? Words, much like seeds, have the power to grow gardens or spread weeds. When we nurture our conversations with kindness and understanding, we cultivate an environment where trust and respect can flourish. It's a challenging journey, and there are moments when joining in gossip feels tempting, perhaps even justified. But here's a challenge. The next time you're on the brink of speaking or listening to something negative, pause. Reflect on the person being discussed as someone with their own struggles and triumphs, just like you. Would you want your lowest moments to be a topic of idle chatter? Steering clear of gossip isn't just about creating a positive environment, it's about honoring our shared humanity. Consider an example. Imagine a colleague who often becomes the subject of office gossip. Instead of joining in, you choose to defend their absence and highlight their positive traits. This small act of kindness not only preserves their dignity, but also sets a tone of respect in your workplace. By choosing empathy and understanding over gossip, we can create more genuine and meaningful connections. We become leaders by example, avoiding negativity and lighting a path for others to find a more empathetic and authentic way of connecting. As the Stoics teach, it's not just about avoiding harmful actions, but about actively fostering a community of mutual respect and kindness. Number 12, procrastination. Procrastination, the silent thief of time, often sneaks into our lives unnoticed, eroding our productivity and adding unnecessary stress. Reflect on the times when you've put off important tasks, only to feel overwhelmed as deadlines loomed closer. This habit, though common, can be quietly eliminated with a shift in perspective and approach. Consider the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This Stoic principle teaches us to view obstacles as opportunity. When faced with a daunting task, rather than succumbing to procrastination, see it as a chance to grow and improve. Start by breaking down larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the task less intimidating and helps you build momentum. For example, if you need to write a report, begin with a simple outline. Once that's done, filling in the details becomes easier. Each small step forward fuels your progress and reduces the urge to procrastinate. Another effective strategy is to set specific achievable goals with clear deadlines. This creates a sense of urgency and purpose. Use tools like to-do lists, calendars, or productivity apps to keep track of your tasks and deadlines. Prioritize your tasks based on importance and urgency, tackling the most critical ones first. Mindfulness can also play a crucial role in combating procrastination. Practice being present and focused on the task at hand, rather than getting distracted by less important activities. If you find your mind wandering, gently bring it back to the present moment and the task you're working on. Lastly, celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small. Each completed task is a step towards a more productive and fulfilling life. By recognizing and rewarding your progress, you reinforce positive habits and reduce the tendency to procrastinate. By eliminating procrastination from your life, you free up time and energy for the things that truly matter. You become more efficient, less stressed, and more in control of your life. Embrace the Stoic philosophy of turning obstacles into opportunities, and let each challenge be a stepping stone to your personal growth and success. As we conclude our journey through the 12 things you should quietly eliminate from your life, remember the wisdom of Seneca. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. By thoughtfully removing these obstacles, we make room for a life of clarity, purpose, and inner peace. If you found value in today's insights, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with those who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to Stoic Quotes 365. Join our community for more wisdom and practical tips inspired by Stoicism. Thank you for watching, and remember to live each day with intention and serenity. See you in the next video.